Okay.
Okay. So, okay, hey everyone. So we are in our Studio RE portfolio page for week 9 annotated bibliography. Now, if you just scroll below the video, of course, here on the video, it will be the video that we're recording right now. But this is the agenda for today's class, right? And I want you to understand what we're going to talk about from the agenda first. So I'll talk about the agenda for like 5 minutes, and then we will start right out with the action of the assignment. So our assignment is to create the annotated bibliography. So of course, you don't really need to write anything technically because you are not writing any, not a lot. You're not writing a lot from yourself, rather than you are doing the copying and pasting thing. But the reason we're doing, the purpose of this beautiful assignment is to prepare you for the papers, like for your upcoming courses. So when you pass the candidacy and then you go for your candidacy courses, or the upcoming courses, you will have projects, or even in your professional life you will, if you go to academia or if you go to research or laboratories, you need to write papers, right? So the purpose of this assignment is to make sure that you know how to write this kind of annotated bibliography as per the professional aspect. So like, for example, today what we're going to do, we're going to create a Microsoft Word assignment, and then we're going to upload it on the portfolio, and we are going to do it like right now within the hour. And then if you feel that you are not quite happy with the output, then of course you can change it. Or what I can do is we can like finish at least halfway through it, and you can keep working because of course we're at home, so I think it's not going to be a problem. And I can give you time until Friday night, and you have to finish it up and publish it on your portfolio by Friday midnight. Okay, so as I said, the assignment name is Cultural Competency Annotated Bibliography. So the first thing that we're going to do, as you can see, it also gives you the purpose here, like the publishers, employers, and others often provide specific formatting instruction that are expected to be followed. So to know what kind of a format and how to follow those format instructions, that's also another reason we're doing this assignment. So given the fact that for this particular assignment, these are the following instruction, the following basic format that you need to write. And technically, these are actually the standard formatting too in the professional setup. So like, for example, the margins has to be 1 inch in all side. Now, some of you probably have advanced idea on Microsoft Word. You have done or written papers at high school, or probably you were already working in a professional setup, so you know about it. But then we are a diverse group of students, so not all of us have the same kind of experience, right? So that's the reason it's from the very basic to until it meets the requirement. Okay, so just please bear with me. Then the font, yes, absolutely, you have to have Times New Roman 12 points, and it's the standard. Double spacing, the spacing has to be double spacing because usually in APA citation it's double spaced. The first line of each paragraph has to be indented a ½ inch. So our first line for each paragraph would be actually the APA citation, and I will show you in a bit how that looks like. We will have a header and a footer. So for the running header, if there's no title page, it will be student name and date. And if there's a title page, then short and abbreviated title. I would say we can keep a title page, but we don't necessarily need it. So we're gonna just keep the no title page option, and we're gonna do our header with student name and date. Okay, and then the footer would be the page number, and they have the options. If you don't know already, I'll go over it as well. So that was like just the basic format, the way our paper should look like, and I will go over it in a bit, like in practical. And then the way you have to do it is, of course, open Microsoft Word to blank document. Then your title would be Annotated Bibliography, Cultural Competency, and your major. So the major you searched with, right? So this is your title, Annotated Bibliography, Cultural Competency, and your major, like for example, nursing. So and nursing. And then what we're gonna do, we're gonna start writing the assignment. So what we have to do is remember the two articles we chose, right? So we have to review the article and the abstract you obtained last week through your library search, and then list each citation in APA style with abstract beneath, followed by 1 to 2 sentences summarizing the article. And when you are summarizing the article, the thing that you need to keep in mind is what was the article about. That's like the first half of the assignment. Okay, that's what we're going to start doing today. Then the next half is basically write a reflective paragraph about what you found interesting about cultural competency in your discipline. Use the following question prompts to guide your reflection. Was the article helpful? What did you learn? How will you apply what you learned from this article to your future profession? What ethical global issues can you identify in healthcares across culture? And these are the examples. So the first half consists of the fact is copying the abstract, the citation and the abstract of the article and pasting it on your final document. And then in one or two sentences, just summarizing the article, in like saying like from like what you understood from reading the abstract. And then just below that, so there will be like 4 paragraphs for each articles. Okay, so the first paragraph is the citation, the second paragraph is the summary, the abstract, the third one is going to be this 1 or 2 sentences summary, and then the fourth and last paragraph for each article would be this reflective paragraph. You have to answer all these 3 questions in like 4 to 5 sentences. It doesn't have to be like a lot, but depending on the article, probably some of you want to write more, so in that case you have to write more, but as long as it's like 4 to 5 sentences, it's fine with us. Okay, so that's what the thing is about. Oh, and also we have like 2 more questions. How will the cultural sensitivity influence your behavior in providing utmost patient care, and what would you need to learn to develop cultural competency? And then once you, so yeah, it's actually 5 to 6 sentences, I guess you will need. So once you are done with the entire thing, you are going to save it and post it under the annotated bibliography in ePortfolio, and I'll show you where you have to upload it. And of course, don't forget to publish your work after you upload it. So now, this is something that I wanted to, actually, let me, hold on. Okay, that's better. Yeah, so this is something I wanted to show you guys. So the indented means is this. So you see, this is the citation, right? So your citation is up from here up to here. So indented means, if you don't know, it's just like your first, the first word of the first paragraph will look like this, and the rest will look like this. So that's why it says like indented. So that's like ½ inch, and we'll see it. So that's how it should look like. Now here it's just a sample of how it looks like once you do the indentation, but nothing else, and like how basically a professional APA annotated bibliography looks like. But for us, it's a little more like, for example, we have to make sure it's 2 spaced, so double spaced, so it's not as similar in here. So we have a little bit different basic format of it. Now I will stop right here, and I want to give you 2 more minutes to kind of reflect on what I just said, and if you have any question at this point. Oops.
Just press escape.
I was doing it. It's not. Oh, okay. That's weird. Okay, so we good? Can I just see you guys talking, because I feel like you guys are not talking at all.
Please ask questions.
No problem, Chastity. I hope you feel well soon. Yeah, guys, come on. No questions? I explained that well. Come on, guys.
Do we have to do it for both articles?
Yes.
Uh,
4
okay.
paragraphs for each of them. So in total, 8 paragraphs.
Okay.
Okay. Any other question? Anyone? Because if we don't have any more questions, what I'm gonna do is we are gonna start working on right now. And when I'm saying right now, I mean it. And you all have to work with me. Now I know that we are at home, so and it's recording. So if you feel sick, like Chastity already mentioned, if you're feeling sick, then of course I'm not gonna force you to like do it right now, but at least be with us. But those who have the opportunity and well-being to work on with us, please start with us, okay? So okay, so I'm gonna start with Microsoft Word, and I'm assuming you all are following me, so please follow my instruction. I'll try to be as specific as possible, but definitely interrupt me with questions if you need. Okay, so I'm in my Microsoft Word and I'm gonna open a blank document, and I think you guys can see it. Does it look fine, Lashmi?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So now I was helping Saul on an article, so that's why I didn't delete anything. I was just waiting for it. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna, so for example, this is my article, okay? So the first thing that I'm gonna do is, oh, actually what, let me give you the time. So open the 2 articles from your email and keep them side by side. I don't know why I deleted the other article, but let me try to open it. Okay. Okay, yeah. Where were we? Yeah, just open your so keep your articles side by side, and I messed up. Let me just open another article. So I have one. Let me just search for any article and I'll just. Whatever. Okay, that's good. Okay, so these are the 2 articles, for example, I have chosen, right? So the first thing that we have to do.
Is it the same? I'm sorry. Is it the same if we open it from our email, or just have to go to the library again?
No. You can pull it up from your email. For me, I did not have anything in my emails. I mean, I had, but it's like, you know what I mean. That's why I pulled up a new one, just for an example. You can just click on the email and it should pop up with this page. Okay. Just let me know if you can't. Then I'll show you which link you have to click. Hold on.
I mean, I just downloaded from the email, right?
No, you don't have to. Yeah, you can. You keep the PDF downloaded, but also open this page. Like open this page from the link. Let me show you which page. Hold on.
The one with the blue letters?
Mm-hmm. Wait.
There's like multiple links.
I know. I'm just trying to. Hold on. It's last week, right? Yeah. I get a lot of emails, guys. I'm sorry. What's the title?
I got it.
Oh, okay. Can anyone tell me the title of the email, like from where we sent the email last week? Don't do it. Sorry. Yeah, whatever. It's just doing this. Okay, I got it. Okay. Yeah, so this was the email, right? So if you guys still have if you are still wondering, so where it says persistent link to the record, this is the biggest one. This is the one you are going to click on in order to get the page like this. Like once you click on it, it's the article that I chose last week to show you guys. There you go. So it's this one right here, this link where it says persistent link to this record, permalink. Okay, so that's the one you're gonna look for. So now I have the two article that I already chose for me, for example. And for example, my major is nursing. Okay, so what I'm gonna do first is I opened my my Microsoft Word. Before I do anything, I have to make sure that my margin is as per default, like the one that I need. Hold on. So I have to have 1 inch margin on all sides. By default, Microsoft Word has 1 inch margin, but just to make sure you can see it from the layout. So if you just click on layout and check margin, the normal margin is all side 1 inch. So just make sure that it's 1 inch.
I want to add one thing. You can also do this with Google Docs as well.
Yeah, you can. But what happens is I spoke to, like, you know, my instructor for last semester. He actually mentioned that the department wants it in Microsoft Word or something like that. That's why I'm showing it with Microsoft Word. But I think it's not going to be a problem if you do it Google Docs. Okay, just to add on to what Lasmi said. So it's the similar with Google Docs and Microsoft Word, just to let you know. So yeah, for the margins, you go to layout and you click on margins and you check if it's normal, because the normal margin is all the way 1 inch. So now we're good. Now I'm gonna go back home, and right here in the font selection, I have to make sure if it's Times New Roman or not, and it's Times New Roman for me, and also it has to be 12 points, so just make sure that it's 12 point. So right here, once we have this, we have to make sure that we have to fix our header and footer, and in order to do that, hold on, it's again on layout. No, not layout. Where do you go for header? Oh, right here, sorry. Okay, so you're gonna click on insert for the headers and the footers. And once you are in insert, you're gonna find it right here. At least for me, it's right here. For you, it might be a little different. I don't know which year of Microsoft Office you're using. I have the updated one I got from CUNY. So I don't know which one you were using. So it's it's under insert, basically. And you click on the header and footer, and then you will click on header right here, okay? So once you click on header, it will show you multiple options. For us, we will click on the blank, because we just want to add our student name and the date. So that's why we're gonna click on this, and right here, you're just gonna double click. Sorry. Wait, why it's not?
Maybe just start typing.
No, it's not letting me type. Okay, now it's letting me type. I was clicking wrong. Thanks. So now you're just gonna put your name. So I'm putting my name and the date. So for example, today's date is May 12. So I'm putting 05/12. And that's it. Now, one thing it's just my pet peeve. I love to keep everything Times New Roman. So that's why I'm keeping it Times New Roman like this. You don't necessarily have to make it Times New Roman. Whatever you want to keep, you can keep. So there you go. Now, so we're done with our header, and now we need a running footer. So for the running footer is the same thing. You go to insert, and then you go right here where it says page. Okay, so you'll click on pages. Sorry, you click on header and footer, and then you're going to click on page number. The reason we're not doing a running footer thing, because we just need page number as our footer, not any text or anything. That's why it's easier to add just page number. Okay, so you're just going to click on page number, and you just have to make sure that the alignment is correct. So where exactly you want to put the page number. So I want to keep it on the right. So I'm keeping it on the right. For you, if you want to keep it in the center or left, you can do that, but I'll keep it on the right. And I think you guys should do it too. So that's it. And then,
I'm sorry, where do you go for the footage again?
oh, it's right here. So it's the same header and footer option. And then over there, you will see there's a section called page number. And you will click on the page number. So once you see page number, you will click page number, and just make sure that it says the position is bottom of page footer and your alignment is right. And then you're just gonna click OK. So now you will see there's our page number right here. And once we'll start writing down, you will see there will be page numbers as well. So let me just show you like a demo. Hold on, let me just open another page. Okay, so now I'm in the second page. I have my running header and also I have my running page number. So it's cool. Okay, so now the second thing that we need is the spacing, right? So we need to make sure that we have it's double spaced and everything. And in order to do that, you will click on home again, and right here you will see right beside the alignment, and I don't know if you guys can see it properly. I think you can. It's right here. So right beside the alignment, there's this page called there's this icon called line and paragraph spacing. So if you just click on it, you can just click on 2.0 and your stuff will be all double spaced. Okay, so it's this one right here. I cannot zoom this thing, I don't know why. So you'll just click on this icon and click 2. So far so good? Okay, I guess we're good. Okay, so now we have our margins, font, spacing. We will do the indentation, but let's just wait until we write the title. So as I said, the title is annotated bibliography, cultural competency, and the major. So what I'm gonna do, and now I'm gonna zoom in. Hold on. Okay, so now I'm gonna type in annotated cultural competency. And my major. I'm putting my major, but you guys can definitely put your, of course you have to put your major. So don't put nursing if you're not in nursing. Okay, so that's how it's supposed to look like, annotated bibliography and cultural competency and nursing. All we have to do is just change the alignment. So I'm putting because it's the title, so I'm putting the title in the middle, and I'm gonna keep, because it's the title, I just wanted to make it bold, so you can do that. Okay, so we're good. I'm zooming in to show you. So the alignment is in the middle. It's bold. I made it bold, and it should say annotated bibliography, and then cultural competency and nursing. So we good so far? Should I move on? Just make sure before you start writing, you just have to have the alignment from the left. So make sure it's from the left. Okay, now it tells us to first review the article and abstract and you obtained last week's, and then list the citation and everything. So I'll start with the first article that I have selected. So like, for example, this is my first article, cultural competency, a systematic challenge to nursing education, blah, blah, blah. Okay, now, so this is my article, and in my article, this is the abstract. So what I'm gonna do, first I need the citation, because the citation goes in the first place. So for example, I'll for my article and for all of your article, if you are also on the same page like me, the citations should be under the tools, right? On the right here. So you can just click on it and you will get the citation format. So from that table, you're just going to pick the our citation, which is APA. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to select only the citation and I'm going to copy it. Okay, guys, I'm repeating this process again. Once you are in this page, you are going to go and click on Cite under the tools. You're going to click on it. You will get the citation format table, and then you will look for APA, right? And then we're just going to copy our citation that's given already in there. Okay, and now I'm going to go back to my my article right here, and then I'm just going to copy it. Now for me, I don't know how it's showing you, but once you copy something, you're supposed to get this clipboard paper kind of thing. So you just click on it and you click on keep text only. So it will be just exactly like we want with the format. All we have to do just unbold it, and there you go. So that's how we do it. Now remember, it's supposed to be, it's our first paragraph, so it's supposed to be indented. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna select this and then right click. And once we right click on it, we have this tab come like that, this tab will come on. So you'll click on the paragraph. I'm giving you a few seconds to catch up with me. So are we all here? Like we all have the citation copied and pasted in our document?
Yes.
Good, okay. Now please select the document, the citation, and right click on it. Once you right click, you will see there's a section called paragraph. So you're just gonna click on the paragraph and there will be a box that will pop up. So we are in the right box. It says indents and spacing. So as we mentioned, as we know that the indentation has to be 0.5. So it says 0 right now. So we're just gonna make it 0.5. And once it says 0.5, actually no, let's keep this 0 and do this way. So it'll keep it 0, that's fine. We're just gonna go right here under the special, and we're just gonna select hanging, okay? So what we have to do, the indentation will be like this, it's 0, 0, that's fine. And then right here where it says special, it's hanging. And in here, when you just put hanging, once you select it, it will automatically gonna be 0.5, the one that we want. So we're good, and we'll click OK, and we're good. So you guys good? You guys okay?
Yes.
Okay. So now we will, once we have that, and that was for our first paragraph, which was this one. This is the name of the paragraph. So now we're gonna go to the second paragraph right here, and we're gonna just copy the abstract of the paragraph that we're working on right now, the article that we're working on. So we're just gonna copying and pasting it. So I'm just gonna do the similar drill that I was doing. There you go. Let me just make sure that if it's each paragraph, the indentation. Where was it? First line of each paragraph. Yeah, it's each paragraph, so we're good. So it should be like this. Now you're gonna come to the second paragraph, the third paragraph. So what we did, the first was citation. The second was the abstract. Now the third would be, let me just mention, it's 1 or 2 sentences summary on the first article. You don't have to write that. I'm just showing you because of the format. And then the fourth paragraph would be the reflection or first article. Okay, so that's basically the format. Now I'm gonna keep some space here, and I'm gonna just like, let me just type something, rubbish, whatever, just to make sure. Okay, so like for example, we good. So now it's more understandable. So these are the 4 paragraphs. This is the format for our annotated bibliography that we need. First goes the citation, second goes the abstract, third goes the 2-sentence summary on what you understand about the article, what is the article about, and then the 4th would be the reflection on the article that you are working on. So after that, once you're done with your first article, you're just gonna go and start with the second one. So again, once you're starting on the second one, you are just going to go back to your second article. So for my case, this is my second article, and I'm going to do the same drill. So what I'm doing is I'm going to clicking on Cite under the tools for this particular one. Come on. Wait, what happened? Okay, it's not working for me. Let me just go to another article. Okay. And I'm going to clicking on Cite and then copying the APA citation. And then I'm pasting it here. Keep text only, space, and then I'm going to the second article. Second article's abstract. So for me, this is my biggest abstract. So I'm gonna just copy the entire thing, including if it says abstract from other, include that, that's fine. And I'm pasting it right here. There you go. And then again, let me just copy this format. Okay. Okay, so that's it. That's as simple as that. That's the format of this annotated bibliography. So now if I just go over and look on the print layout, no, sorry. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. Whatever. Lashmi, can you help me? I think I forgot how this works.
You see, the thing is, I do a lot of my like papers and bibliographies on Google Docs.
Exactly.
I never do Microsoft Word. I don't even have it.
I know this is just so weird to do in Microsoft Word. But one thing though, there's a reason they don't allow us to do like show it on Google Docs is because the indentation, the hanging notation, Google Docs doesn't have it.
Yeah, I usually just click tab.
Yeah, same. So that's the reason they want the health sciences students specifically to do Microsoft Word.
You know, Joseph just asked if he could help maybe.
What are you looking for? Oh, I was just looking for like, in Google Docs, they have like the view as a viewer. Is it the web layout? I forgot what is.
You should just try print layout.
I did that. This is the print layout. That's fine.
Oh, that's weird. Okay.
What happened? Print preview. I think, yeah, that's what I was looking for, but it's okay. It's fine. I just wanted to show you guys the way, but you guys already got the concept, so I don't think it's a problem. But yeah, so this is how it should look like, guys. I think this made sense to you. So this is your annotated bibliography, cultural competency, and your major. That's the title. And then you need all over, you are supposed to have 8 paragraphs. So basically 4 for each. So the first one is citation, second one is the abstract, third one is your summary, fourth one is the reflection. Now, I get one question quite a lot of the time, like I used to get it before, that, you know, for you, are you supposed to mention that this is a citation, or this is the abstract, this is the summary, or this is a reflection? No, you don't, because like for example, do you see citation are easily understandable, then this is easily understandable, and then your summary, then there will be a reflection. So they already know the format, so you don't have to specify saying that this is my summary or this is my reflection or stuff like that. There's another question. I mean, this is standard for college students. Yes, exactly. So all you have to just mention that like all you have to like do is just follow the standard format that is already also given on the prompt, and then finish your copying and pasting if you did not do it with me right now, and then write the reflection. So just so you know, again, for the summary, it's just 1 or 2 sentences on what was the article about, so it doesn't have to be super long. And then for the 4th paragraph is just the reflective paragraphs, where you have to answer these 5 questions. So it will be almost 5 to 6 sentences at least. So that's it. It's as simple as that, but all you have to do is just go over the article abstract a little bit. That's like my shortcut. I go over the abstract real quick and then just skip through some key points of the article if I feel that it's not that big enough, and then I just answer the questions based on what I understand. So that's it. You can just do that. I mean, I know we're almost towards the end of our semester, so I'm not going to give you a lot of hard time. Okay. Next question. Do you upload it? Yes, that was my next thing. Thank you. That's a good question.
Can I ask a question? I'm sorry.
Sure.
So when we have to write for the second article, we just like write in a new page, right?
No, you don't necessarily have to do that. You can just
Oh, no?
I showed you, like for example, right after you are done with your reflective article for your first article, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can start from the next paragraph. You don't have to give any gaps or anything, because the next because you are starting with the citation, so that kind of makes it clear that you're fine.
Oh, okay.
You don't necessarily have to have a gap.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. So now I'm just hypothetically saving my article. So I will just save it in the desktop. Where is my desktop? Oh, right here. So I'm saving it in my desktop. This is my annotated bibliography. It's my document file, and I'm gonna save it. Okay. So it's saved and everything. So I'm just gonna close it. And now where do you upload it, right? What we're gonna do now is I'm just gonna go to my portfolio. Okay, so this is my portfolio, the health sciences portfolio. And now, guys, I'm so sorry. I think my internet is not playing good. Hold on, give me a moment. Okay, now it's fine. So now the place where I have to upload it is I have to go to coursework, and then I'm gonna go to first year seminar coursework. And then I'll just click on the cultural competency bibliography subpage. So it's very straightforward. So you just click on the cultural competency bibliography subpage, and it will take you to this page. Now, under the source material, I also briefly went over it last week, that this is the place where you have to submit the PDF of the main article. So what I'm gonna do, this is the PDF, right, for my main article, first article. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna click on it, and I will, yeah, I'll just save the PDF. So this is the first PDF, okay, that I downloaded. And then I'm gonna go to my second article, and right here where it says PDF full text, I'm gonna click on it. And then I'm gonna download this article as well. Okay, So I know that you guys probably already have downloaded your article, but I didn't have it. That's why I downloaded it. Now I'm gonna come back to my page, the cultural competency bibliography page. Now where it says source material, under this, I have this place, right? And let me just zoom in like this, okay. So I have this is the one, this is the second one. So for the first article, I'm gonna click on this. Oh, one thing guys, the chronology you are maintaining with like first article and second article in your final document, sorry, in your the Microsoft Word document, you have to upload it in the same format. So this was the first article, right, that I started with in my final document. I'm gonna upload this first. So I'm gonna click right here. I'll click on replace this item, and then I'm gonna click on upload file. And this is my file. This is the first article. And there you go. This is the first one, right? So, and then I'll scroll below to my second one, the same drill. I'll click edit. I'll click on replace this item. And then I'm gonna click upload file, and I'll upload the second article.
Just a quick question.
Mm-hmm.
So does it have to be in alphabetical order?
It's depending on how you want. Sometimes I do it alphabetical, sometimes I don't care.
Well, no, in the APA format, it has to be alphabetical in
Exactly.
the bibliography.
Mm-hmm.
So it should be alphabetical where you're putting.
Actually, that's a good idea. Yeah, it should be alphabetical because it's an APA. You're right. I mean, they don't cut, like, you don't get a bad grade for it, but it's a good practice. Definitely. Yeah, do it alphabetical. Thank you, Lasmi. I actually was skipping that. I forgot about it. So okay, in that case, I should have put the cultural competence like this one actually in here. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, so like for example, that's how I did it, right? And then here goes my completed, where it says completed assignment. Here goes my completed assignment. So I'm gonna click on here, replace this item, upload file, and I put it on the desktop. This is my annotated bibliography, and I'm gonna upload it. And I don't know why it came like this, but yeah. You're just gonna drag it, and there you go. So once you are done uploading everything, and you are gonna get the saving changes option, once you said your changes have been saved, you're gonna click on publish changes. So your pages have been published. And then of course, you know my pet peeve, and I will always tell you this, please, please, please publish all pages before logging out from your portfolio. So once you publish it, all you have to do is just go to the publish view to make sure that we can see everything. Thank you, Joseph. So once it says your pages have been published, you're just gonna go and check from your published view. So let me show you mine. So this is how we're gonna see it. Cultural competency annotated bibliography, the first article. And don't forget, I did not change it in here because we're kind of running out of time, but make sure that it's alphabetical order, as Lasmi said, because it's APA format. Now, I don't get to write a lot of paper in my major yet, but you guys will need to have this practice. So make sure it's alphabetical. So for example, this is not alphabetical. It starts with the I. I should have used this one as my first article. So this is wrong. So make sure this you maintain that. So yeah, these are my source material. I have my first article here, my second article here, and then the final output is right here, the article that I'm supposed to like finish up. Okay. Now, question. Anyone have any question? I'll stop sharing screen and we'll just start open the platform for questions. If you guys want, you know, I can go over it again briefly, but let me like tell me.